We are at the 2019 PokerStars and Monte Carlo Casino, EPT. I'm here with Ben Heath. You just had your second biggest cash of all time in the 50K. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Did you not know that until I told you?
I didn't, but it sounds true now.
It's hard to compete with second in Aussie Millions.
Yeah, I need to win one of these maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you're in the 25K now. There was a really strange bubble of the 50K. Two people bust at the same time. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was odd. I think 4 of us had between 2 and 4 big blinds, or 3 of us, and 1 of us had half a big blind. So, and for like an hour. So it was a lot of there was some stalling to force blinds up on people, and then, yeah, I think everyone got a bit confused about what was going to happen. Trying to figure out like who was going to get forced in first, because obviously it's the new structure of big blind ante, still relatively new at least for these situations. But yeah, I mean, ended up getting insanely lucky.
Yeah.
Well, lucky that other people bust.
Right. Well, it's like a huge pay jump, in a 50K, it's 0 to 50K. Well, 50K profit. So was it 100K?
120K, I think.
Right.
And then, 2 people got knocked out, so it ended up being like 150 or 140.
Huge pay jump. You got real lucky.
Yeah.
So what sort of hands are you not shoving with when you're that short? Tell me about your strategy there.
You end up just playing insanely tight, like, especially once Soyza had half a big blind. It varies depending on which order you're going to get forced in by the blinds on. But I think like when Daniel Dvoress shoved under the gun, I think he's like queens plus. So it ends up being that tight. You're going with like 3 hands.
Right, and then Foxen just woke up with aces, so it's easy.
Yeah, that's pretty fun for me.
And have you played 50Ks before?
Yeah, I think not too many. I think this is maybe like 6th or 7th.
What makes you decide to jump in these? We call 25Ks high rollers, but those don't even feel like high rollers anymore.
Not anymore. It's like one every day.
Yeah. So what makes you decide to do the 50K plus tournaments?
Sometimes it's just how much I've been playing. Like I haven't played since PCA, so I haven't played live since PCA, so I wasn't really planning on playing the 50 or the 100K. But it just depends. Like I've spent the whole 3 months studying, so I felt confident, just not sometimes confident. Coming straight back in and live, it's a bit different to just sitting on your computer. And then it's just like how you feel on the day, how the field looks, and sometimes it's like not even anything logical. It's just like 4 friends are like, "Oh, we're playing, play," and I'm just like, like why not?
You have no one to hang out with if you're not playing, so you're like,
just like, oh, you play this, or you go and just like play day 1A, or like sit around. I'm just like, this sounds fun.
So once you bank a tournament early on, are you more likely to play other events, maybe of higher buy-ins? Because now you're in the 25K, or did you always plan on playing this 25K?
Oh yeah, I always play this. I think this got 180 last year, and this is just always good.
It's a 3-day.
Yeah. I think it was only the 100K that I was like definitely skipping. But no, it doesn't really affect it. I mean, I obviously didn't have as much of myself in a 50K as I would in like a 10K, and I lost heaps the first 4 days in other tournaments. So I'm not just going to be like, I'm just going to take my profit and play everything. But there aren't really any left that I wouldn't play, because I think after the 50K there's nothing big.
There's nothing big. No.
It's just this.
Yeah. Look at you with smart bankroll management. How did you learn that?
Went broke once or twice, lost half my roll in like 3 days once or twice. And
Where? Online or live?
No, I think in Barcelona like 3 years ago, I lost like half my roll in the first 4 days and was just like, maybe I should adjust how you don't care as much when you're like young and starting out. Like I'm still young now, but I feel different. I don't want to lose like half my net worth in 4 days. It's not very fun.
Well, it's also you have the confidence that you'll make it back.
Yeah, it was easier to make back. Like as the number gets bigger, it's harder to make it back.
That is true. Well, luckily you got some nice 6-figure scores under your belt here so far. This 25K is going to be pretty big for first. Maybe knock that down. Tell me one last thing. I was stalking you on Instagram, and you have beautiful photos. You're an amateur professional photographer as well?
Very much amateur. My sister was professional for a while, so I just bought a really good camera and then spent some time with her, and then spent some time with a professional photographer helping me a bit. But it's like, I would like to do more after poker, but poker doesn't actually give you much time. Everyone's like, oh, you travel a lot, so you can take lots of photos. I'm just like, that'd all be the inside of a casino, which no one wants to see. So I try sometimes, but...
So what's been your favorite place to photograph so far? that you've been able to?
Switzerland's pretty crazy. Like, I mean, that whole area in the Alps, I did like a 7-day road trip around the Alps, and the whole thing is insane. And like sometimes I wouldn't even know which country I was in because
Germany,
you just like cross the borders so easily. That whole place was insane. And England's actually really good. I haven't really explored England much, even though I live there. But like 3 hours from my house is Durdle Door, which is like a World Heritage site. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know it for most of my life. Went down there the other day, and it's pretty insane. So
That's gorgeous. Well, if you want to check out his photos, we'll put a little link here to his Instagram handle. And good luck to you.
thank you.
Of course. And stay tuned to PokerNews.com. We got all the live updates from this 25K.